Welcome to another edition of Grizzly Bites. My name is Scott McDonald. I'm joined by new Athletic Director Jeff Konya, all the way from California. Jeff, welcome to Oakland University.
Hey, thanks, Scott. Pleasure to be here. Looking forward to it.
Now, you're not even on the payroll yet, and we're doing an edition of Grizzly Bites. So
Yeah, I should get some compensation. Maybe like a free lunch or
we
something?
might have to work on that. Maybe we'll call DeBellis. But first off, welcome back home.
Thank you.
I know you're from Royal Oak, and you were really looking forward to coming back to Michigan. Kind of take me through what it was like when you saw the Oakland job posted and why it was so exciting for you to want to come here to Oakland.
Yeah, I remember when I heard about the Oakland, it was actually somebody in the industry that said, hey, are you aware that the Oakland job is being advertised? And I was like, oh man, that'd be perfect for me, obviously being from Royal Oak and spending part of my youth in West Bloomfield and knowing the area. And you mentioned DeBellis, but I'm more of a buddies, lovelies kind of guy.
That's right.
But I was here in 2008, took in a basketball game. It was when the Grizzlies, I think, beat IPFW, and walked around the campus that time, and I thought, man, the pieces are in place. This could be a transformative institution in terms of the athletic department and where it can grow to. And I think Tracy did a great job. I think Robbie Stewart's done a really nice job as interim AD, kind of steadying the ship. But there's just a lot of growth opportunities, and when you combine the personal and the professional opportunities, it was just really a no-brainer for me.
Now, you've gotten a lot of experience over the course of your career. Obviously, your number one goal is to become an athletic director, and you've been at great places like Memphis and SMU, worked with Calipari at Memphis. What has some of those experiences taught you to prepare you to become an athletic director?
Yeah, I've kind of been around to some different athletic departments, and I've been blessed to work with some great coaches, some great administrators, learn from some key industry leaders. And every time you walk into a new environment, you don't know what in your kind of toolkit you're going to pull out and is going to work well. And so having been at these different institutions and kind of learned and experienced different things, I think it will translate well to Oakland University as we try to grow together and build the brand and do some great things.
Now, when you went to Cal State Bakersfield, you were replacing an AD who had been there over 30 years. You come here to Oakland, and Tracy Huth had been here, not in the AD position, but he had been here at Oakland for over 30 years. Do I see a trend here?
Yeah, I guess 30 years, right? No, I guess each opportunity kind of had, each opportunity had different challenges and different things that attracted me to those positions. At Cal State Bakersfield, Rudy Carvajal was there for several years, built that program really from nothing. It was his baby, and left a pretty good foundation, but not in Division I. It was, my first year was their first year outside of the transition time, and so it was a great time to go in and to try to add layers to that foundation. And I think we were pretty successful doing that in marketing and development and competition, conference-wise, and so on and so forth. And then here, obviously, Tracy's a legend in terms of student athlete, and then coach, and now administrator, and he's in the Hall of Fame, I think, twice.
Mm-hmm.
So replacing somebody like that has such institutional knowledge and history, it's going to be difficult, but I'm going to rely on him. So I'm going to try and get that growth curve on my side by talking to him and kind of learning from him what he saw and his experiences.
Now, one of your kind of go-to things that you've shown a track record of success is in marketing and branding, something you did a great job at Cal State Bakersfield. Now, as you come to Oakland, one of your first things that you're looking to do is this brainstorming session, right, with the constituents. Talk a little bit about where you got that from and what you think that can bring to the Oakland University community.
Yeah, I actually got that from the Cox School of Business when we went through an advanced leadership and management course. We went through a lot of self-reflection and analysis as to what kind of leaders and managers we were, but some of the tools of the trade to try and do things like brainstorming on a macro level. And what I'm looking to gain from that is just insight. I think the people that are passionate and the constituents of Oakland University, they want this place to be successful. They've invested, you've invested, the fans have invested, the coaches have invested, the student athletes have invested. So let's hear right from the horse's mouth, so to speak, to see what their experiences are and what their perceptions of this athletic department are, and then I can hopefully try to mold a strategic plan or involve with everybody's best interest at heart.
Now, Jeff, somebody comes up to you and says, tell me about Jeff Konya. What gets Jeff Konya going? What do you say?
Man, well, I'm a strategic planner. I like innovation. I like creative thought. I try to Those are two things that I like to put into the workplace and have people strive toward. I like to have a fun environment. I mean, we're in the business of playing games and winning in competition, but I do like to win. I hate to lose more, but I do like to win. And I like to compete for championships, and competition's a key thing for me. I think I'm intelligent. I think I can think through things critically. I think that lends itself to that strategic planning. But you know, I'm basically a Detroit guy. I like all the professional teams here, the Red Wings, Pistons, Lions, and Tigers, and followed them from yay high all the way till now. And so it's kind of special being back here in a leadership position with such an emerging and growing university, both academically and what we're going to do athletically, and with the Horizon League and all this forward momentum. It's just it's a great time to be here.
Now, when you did your press conference,
it was really hot, by the way.
It was really hot. We apologize for
Very
that.
hot.
He still stayed here, but we wanted them to be used to that California weather. We wanted to think that it came over here.
Actually, I thought you guys were trying to say something like you could lose a few pounds, and we're going to put the sweatshop on you. I felt like I was like in a Russian, what do you call those, hot pools.
I can assure you there was no thought behind that. But we have a good idea going forward how many people we can fit in that room without it being hot. But
when they said they were going to crank the heat up, I didn't mean it literally. I thought it was just, you know, the chairs, you can have some issues, but.
But you made a comment during that press conference that, you know, you don't want to reach the ceiling of Oakland athletics. You want to bust through that ceiling. What is that for Oakland? Do you know yet?
Well, in my perception, it's top 10 institution in our classification. I mean, I want to be one of the first institutions that when people think of academic success or athletic success or student life component or branding or marketing or athletic facilities, that Oakland University is one of the top schools, first schools mentioned, coming off the lips of some of the people that are interested in intercollegiate athletics nationally. And I think once we realize that, and I said that at the press conference, when we have that situation where people not connected with Oakland University are having that casual conversation, and Oakland University athletics comes out as one of the premier institutions in our classification, then we will have arrived.
Now, new athletic director, new president. It's a new day here at Oakland University. 7 of the 10 deans are new over the last couple of years. It's an exciting time here at Oakland.
It is. I mean, you feel it just on campus, that there's a lot of forward-moving thinking, a lot of new energy. I think the folks that are here, especially in athletics, I think they're craving just a little bit of excitement and what the leadership change can bring and how we're going to try to attack and build this brand to where everybody wants it to be. And that is kind of the situation you want. You want people to be engaged. You want them to think that the best times are ahead. I truly believe that. And we're going to work together to achieve that, not just athletically, but across campus. And we really want to shrink the divide, so to speak, between academics and athletics to where it's minimal or non-existent, so that our student athletes are true student athletes and they have the best of both worlds, first-class athletics, but this wonderful education that they're getting at Oakland University and all the great programs that are coming, the 250 degrees, and you know, the advances in terms of the medical school and the relationship with the law school, and all these kind of things are now opportunities for our student athletes.
Any final thoughts as we kind of end this first edition with Jeff Konya of Grizzly Bites that you want to kind of say to our fans out there?
We will win Horizon League championships. We will be top 3. That is the goal in everything that we do. We are going to have a collaboration on August 11. We're inviting all of our staff and everybody connected with OU to come and sit down and share their thoughts. And boy, I'm just really excited to get that feedback and really excited to be here and to be your athletic director.
Welcome to Oakland University, Jeff Konya. We'll see if we can get you some free buddies for this appearance.
Hey, that'd be really cool. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Foursquare.